Hey people, since I'm here waiting and I have time, I also wanted to say something else. And what I wanted to say is, we have to stop inviting demons to poison the land. You keep inviting demons and all they're doing, they just poisoning the land, whether they acknowledge it, they see it or not. But that's what they do when you invite these demonic entities into your land. Like 3 years ago when I first moved down here to the Tampa Bay area, I mean, there was a trash here and there, but nothing like it is now. I mean, it's like trash everywhere. Just because a few years ago, I guess Tampa decided they wanted to up their football league or whatever, and they started just inviting all these demons down here. And ever since, it's been trash everywhere. It's like, yeah, they have these nice cars and stuff like that, but you might as well have a video of them in their nice cars, and as they driving along, instead of it being fire coming out the gutters or whatever, it's trash just trailing them as they're entering the land. It should just be a trail of trash just following them now, because that's all they are capable of bringing is death and decay. That's all you see is death and decay. So it's like the more demons you invite into the city or whatever, the more that's all it's gonna be. That's all you're gonna see. And now you have Antonio Brown coming and all this stuff, and all you're gonna get is more and more trash. And I admire Jane Castor. I love what she's been trying to do. Trying to take care of the community or whatever. But you can't win trying to do something and then doing something else. It's like you're inviting a blessing and a curse at the same time. And you invite these people thinking, oh, they're gonna bring in more money. But as they're bringing in this so-called money, they're tainting the land to where you're expediting more money just trying to maintain what you've invited in. It's just crazy to me. So you really gotta think about the long-term effects of inviting these demonic entities to your city. And I don't plan on being in my house for too much longer. In a few years, I'm gonna go somewhere where these demons can't go. Literally, they can't go, because I'm gonna be somewhere in the country area where they can't go there, because they need the inner city life just to maintain. But this is just what I'm saying, because I do admire the Hillsborough County. I do admire Mayor Jane Castor and what she's been trying to do. But it's like you're tainting the land. It's become a blessing and a curse at the same time, or not even a blessing. It's just like a curse, because even the money you get it's not going to, because the more you try to build up, the more it's going to be cursed, just by you inviting these demonic entities into your city, thinking that they're going to bring some type of expectation when it's not. It's just like back in 2008 area or whatever, when my husband he was going to UF, and it was that Tim Tebow, Eric Hernandez times. And what happened with them, they did a lot in those years, but once they left, it's like they just became cursed. A lot of shit happened, or excuse my language, a lot of stuff happened after that whole UF area, because you're inviting demonic entities where they should not be. And because of that, God will allow that to happen. God will use you up as much as you can while you're in that time, but after you leave, you will really be cursed after that. Just like Aaron Hernandez, I believe he committed suicide now because he got into all that stuff. So everything that happens, what goes around comes around. So that's just my warning. You gotta really be careful. I liked the Bucks 3-4 years ago. I mean, they weren't, the winning team, but I mean, the land was blessed, and you could feel the land was blessed. But now this land is becoming cursed. And like I said, I like the Tampa area, but I don't believe I'm going to be here more than another few years, because I feel like God is leading me to a more quiet destination. I'm not really in the Tampa Bay area now. I'm on the outskirts, but still, I feel like that's where God is leading me. But that's just what I wanted to say, man. You gotta stop cursing the land, man. I feel like, because after all of this, I feel like if I was to up and leave now, it would probably be floods in Tampa, fires in Tampa, or whatever. And I'm not saying I'm all special or whatever, like, you know, anything like fires and floods could still happen. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to still be blessed. The Holy Spirit is going to bless me regardless. And that's all I have to say about that, man. Y'all be safe out here. And just like in Orlando, man, I think like just a few weeks ago, it was like Obama, Kamala Harris, Trump, all of them, they came to the Florida area. And what happened after they left? The COVID-19 started to spike. COVID-19 cases started to spike in Florida. And everywhere they go, because it's like you inviting these demonic entities that don't bring nothing, that is not capable of bringing nothing but death and decay and hate and all the stuff you don't want, because all that's doing is just breaking the bank anyway, no matter how you see it. It's like it's a good show. Yes, it's a good cover up, because they come in these fancy cars and these big airplanes and all this stuff, but then they spewing jet fuel, and they spewing trash, because anything that they come in, they taint everything. So it's like, as soon as you get close to them, you see people, it rubs off on people to where they just have that energy. They just start trashing the whole place. It just like in California, where you have all those homeless everywhere, because you tainting the land, you cursing the land with these demonic entities. And that's just how it is. That's all I have to say. Peace, people.